pharmacist is certainly one of the persons we appreciate most when we're ill and making our way along that road to recovery. Yesterday we celebrated World Pharmacy Day, so joining us this morning as we continue with this celebration is Tigest Perry. Am I saying that right? It's Tigest?
Tigest, you're very correct.
Oh, I got it right. Nice. I got it right.
Good job,
welcome.
Good job. Thank you for having me.
It's so good to have you, and thank you first and foremost. Thank you for all that you do as a pharmacist and your entire profession. We really appreciate you. But tell me really quickly, especially for those who are interested in becoming a pharmacist, maybe they're young and watching this, what's it like being a pharmacist? What drew you to pharmacy?
All right, so pharmacy, I think, is a profession where you have to be passionate about health and medicine and making a tangible difference in your patients' lives. Also, just improving overall well-being. What I also really love about pharmacy is that it's extremely diverse. So you can be many different types of pharmacists and you can change in the field as you go along. So you might be drawn to maybe patient care when you're a little younger as a pharmacist, so you want to go in a community and do all the great work. But then as that time goes on, you say, what I would be like as a hospital pharmacist, and you can go in the hospital and then there's a whole different level of patient care in there. So, the diversity really drew me to the profession.
So tell me, what's the difference? Because, most people, and maybe we're wrong, correct us if we're wrong, we think, okay, so you're a pharmacist, you get the prescription, you count out the pills, you bottle them, and you give it to the patient. So what other aspects to the job are there?
All right, so first and foremost, the pharmacist's job is not necessarily to count out the pills and put it in a bottle. I know, that's what we think.
What?
It's common.
You're shattering my understanding.
No, so actually we go to school for very long to learn about medication interaction, drug errors, diseases, stuff like disease and conditions. And so our main job in the pharmacy is ensuring patient safety. We have able assistants called pharmacy technicians for the most part, and they're the ones primarily who are helping us with identifying the drugs on the shelf and counting out the pills. My job as the pharmacist is to make sure that what you are being treated for is you have the correct drug for the correct disease, and then to ensure that you, the patient, get the right drug. Yeah, so I'm ensuring that, maybe if there's a dosage that might be a little bit off, maybe doc write 400 instead of 40, common mistakes like that, I'm catching them and ensuring that ultimately your care is safe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me something you love about being a pharmacist or just the profession in general.
So I actually have a wonderful job. I am the company pharmacist at Massy Distribution Jamaica Limited. That's a distribution pharmacy, and so my job is when I say diverse, I mean diverse. I never have the same day twice, almost never. Like if I plan on Mondays I'm gonna do XYZ, count that out the door. But what I love is I can actually see the difference that I make. So I actually oversee registration of drugs that come into the country. I oversee the storage of the drugs that are in our warehouse. I said drugs instead of medication.
That's okay.
Legal drugs we're talking.
We understand you're speaking you're speaking of the legal
drugs, that's correct, right. So I ensure that where the drugs are being stored and distributed in the way according to the pharmacy law, and that means that there's a huge warehouse of your eyes can't see all of the drugs at once. I'd have to make sure they stay in the correct temperature, that they're clean, the area is suitable for storing medication. I also do a lot of work in pharmacovigilance, which is basically just ensuring that drugs that we sell are safe for our consumers, and then I work very closely with the Ministry of Health to do that.
So there's community pharmacy, which is the pharmacists that I guess we interface with when we're ill. We go to our pharmacy and we interface. That's the community pharmacist.
Right.
There's a hospital pharmacist. Right. There's a distribution pharmacist. Yep. There's more?
There's more. There's
really?
Manufacturing pharmacists. There are pharmacists that are in marketing. There are pharmacists that are, there's so many. You can't count how many types of pharmacists there are, and that's why I'm saying I love the diversity of the profession, because you can start out as one kind of pharmacist and maybe somebody talk to you and something pique your interest and say, yo, what if I can make drugs? And you go and you be a manufacturing pharmacy, and there's no limit to it, really.
That's interesting. Did you always know that you wanted to be a pharmacist? What got you into it?
Always. Maybe mid-high school, I actually was really good at the sciences. And so I was just kind of playing around with with profession in the sciences kind of fit my personality, and I'm telling you, the diversity got to me, because I actually had the opportunity to meet someone called a midrep, who is a pharmacist that goes out and talks to doctors and tells them about the new drugs and all the benefits, and their personality was so bubbly and light, and I'm like, wow,
I'm glad to hear that. I used to be a midrep, so I'm glad to hear that.
Nice.
Well, in closing, let me ask you this. If you could just send a message to the pharmacists of Jamaica, you know, it was Pharmacists Day yesterday.
Yes.
What's a message that you would want to share with them? Look and tell them.
Okay, sure. First of all, I just saw a bunch of my colleagues over the weekend because we had our annual pharmacy conference. So nice to speak to you again, friends. Just go out and continue doing the great job. We know you're passionate. We know you love your job. We know you love patient care, and we know you're keeping patients at the forefront of your mind. Continue to do the great work. We're all so proud of you.
Oh, I love that. Now, before you go, I hope you didn't think you were just going to come answer some questions.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a
we're not
little
about
bit
that in Sunrise. So we'll invite Game Master Ronella for a quick game called Prescribe It, where you'll help us to understand some prescriptions.
Why she looks so scary?
Everybody
Good morning,
prayed her.
everybody. Good morning.
Ronella, what you have for us?
Okay, so Tigist, we're very familiar with the fact that our physicians don't particularly write in ways that we can understand, especially when they write on prescriptions, right?
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to tell me what these are. Individual, I know what they are.
No.
You're going to tell me what they are and what they're used for. Okay? What's the first one?
Wicked.
No, sir, when Dr. Wilkinson sends something there.
So let me just tell the whole nation, if a prescription comes to me like this, I'm calling the doctor.
Right.
Doctor needs to first of all go back to basic school. No, I'm kidding. Cancel that to the doctor.
Come, what is the first one?
So I'm gonna guess the first one is amoxicillin.
Girl, yes.
But I would call the doctor.
Right.
To make sure.
To clarify.
Because
I know it's amoxicillin because this is
No,
an A and this is an M.
I'm gonna mark up
And then
that.
the rest of it, they can't bother to write out. So them just draw a line. It's a real thing. All right, what is this? Come on, it's up on the first letter. You know, so the first
No, you
letter
can't do that because you think you want to write paracetamol, but you didn't need to put the T up there and the L.
Right.
Usually
and
that's what I put
no T or no L.
No.
So what is?
Oh, it's not paracetamol.
Oh, I don't know where you want to write, lady.
This is a P and this is a?
Call the doctor. No,
This
guess.
is penicillin.
Oh, penicillin.
Oh, people don't write
This
that.
is penicillin. What is this?
I know that one.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I
No,
do.
you don't.
I do.
What is it, Tony?
Call the doctor. Where?
Is that haloperidol?
Yes, it is.
I would want to say haloperidol, but Arnella, you would have to put a look at D up there, so.
No, no worry. Sometimes the D not important.
No.
And quick, ma'am. What's this one?
Do you want to write diphenhydramine?
Yes, I do. What is this one?
You want to put albendazole?
Nope.
Brufen?
Yes, no B, yes, sir.
Is that an A?
This is a
Is that
I wonder if
A.
Arnella did in a
This
pharmacy
is a
school with me.
physician's A.
Hey,
Yeah,
call the
I
doctor.
can remember, so the physician them do
doctor.
a completely different
I will lend you my
alphabet
phone.
from everybody. Good morning to every doctor out there, far and wide.
me
An
call you.
alphabet different from our own.
Tell them me call them.
This is
call
a
them.
torvastatin.
So let me
That's
ask you a question
Yes,
now,
it is.
Ronella. Excuse me. I'm
Yeah,
so
go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah.
How do you know all of these
Don't me
things
want
and
to
all
know.
of
Oh,
them?
Because I used to work in the medical field and I'm a phlebotomist.
Oh, Ronella.
You know, when they go like a big school and big like a school and so. I do like a thing, you know, girl.
Phlebotomist.
Who couldn't pretty dance? Who couldn't do that?
I
But
love
yeah,
it.
no, so yeah, what does amoxicillin, what do you use it for?
So amoxicillin is an antibiotic. It's for a very common basic thing. So
That's
most
right.
of us, when we go to the dentist, they'll
I
give
don't
us
want you to test my pharmacist. She knows her stuff. We'll discuss this later.
Okay,
We're
no
going,
problem.
Right now,
We'll talk
we're
about it off
going.
air.
The news is up next after the break.